Spring football starts on Tuesday. The Missouri Tigers are ready, I'm sure. We're joined by Mizzou head football coach Gary Pinkel. And coach, as you get ready for another spring, any spring really, you know, what are the things that you look for as you try to make some progress and move your football team forward in the spring practices?
Well, I think first of all, it comes quick, so it's amazing. It seems like our bowl game just ended. But overall, I think what you do is it's huge from a standpoint of fundamentally developing your personnel. You know, every player getting better each and every practice, and that's the only way you can become a better football player. So it's hugely important there. What's also important is to look at your offense and defensive schemes, analyze the schemes in terms of you know, things we did last year we want to do different this year that can apply to make us better. Get your special teams straightened out. You know, who's going to be in the punt return, kickoff return, holder, snap, in those specialty areas. And then bottom line is with our personnel is, you know, when it's all said and done, who's put themselves in position to play at a level to win an SEC championship. And so those are the goals we go to every year. And you know, we have a lot of players out, which put the players injured in a very difficult spot. But you know, for the other players that have moved up into the areas, it's giving them an opportunity. So that's really kind of how we choose to look at it.
How much competition is there among guys?
Well, everything's competition, and you know, as I tell every recruit that we've had that have come in through this place, and as our players in that locker room know, that our whole program's based on competition. That's how you move up. There's no pecking order here at Mizzou. You don't, because I'm a senior, I deserve. We don't do that. You deserve because you play the best on that field, and then carry it over to game day. So our whole program is based on competition, and you know, it's worked well for us.
We were just talking a little bit off camera about all the changes that have gone on around here. How would you describe things right now? Is it slowing down? Is it still hectic?
Well, I think for the player standpoint, there's been very little change, and I think that's the most important thing. I said most of the change has been from infrastructure, as far as recruiting, as far as you know, marketing. You know, so there's just many areas in our familiarity with the SEC. So I think all those we're diligently working on and understanding that there's going to be a lot more transition as we go, but where I don't want to see it affect, I don't want to see it affect the players, and for the most part, I don't think it's affect them in any way.
Is there anything you've been through in your career that has prepared you for something like a conference transition like this?
Well, I think it's like just coming in a new league. I mean, like when I came from the Mid-American Conference to the Big 12. I mean, you know, you're going to a new league. You don't know the opponent's offense, defenses. You don't know their coordinators. You don't know exactly where they recruit, how they recruit. So we just had to go through that fast. Now, you know, I have my whole staff here. The infrastructure is set here. We don't change everything. Well, what we do is we just have to identify the areas that we need to adjust because we're going in this league, and so you know, there's a lot of things we're doing. We're looking at facilities. We're looking at a lot of different things. So you know, it's all good.
Spring football. What's the biggest thing you like to see come out of it?
Well, I think you want to stay healthy, and bottom line that we can, at the end of spring football, start underlining players and say this guy's now put himself in position to help us win a championship. This guy's ready to play. This guy's ready to play. This guy's close now. So you see this improvement from day one in your first practice to your 15th practice. Ultimately, that's our goal, to get our players to become better football players, and that's what we're looking at.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck during the spring. It starts on Tuesday. Don't forget, Black and Gold game, April 14th at Faurot Field. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.